Today we are gathering up some scraps and things and making a zine. Hey there, it's me, Lottie, and today what we're gonna do is make a zine. And not just any zine, this I am calling an ArtSpell, because drastic times cause for drastic measures. So what you see here are all of the things I've pulled out, and they come from magazines, they come from things I've printed out, they come from newspapers, they come from all different sources. And I really just let my intuition guide me. I never am sure where I'm going to end up, but I just have a feeling that this is really going to illustrate where we are and some of the creative ways that I believe we can challenge it, And one of the ways we challenge hard times and negative energies that are trying to overtake the good in the world is by putting positive energy and creative energy and love energy back into the world. So that's what I'm trying to do here. This was a really fun activity and therapeutic. I'm really getting into making zines, and I'm going to show you the finished product at the end of the video. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be assembling it and trying out a few different things. I made this out of a big sheet of paper, folded down in such a way to where it ended up being 8 pages. And let's see where we end up. Okay, so I'm trying out this new setup here. Hopefully it'll work out okay. I wanted to share with you this finished zine. This was my ArtSpell. I started this in January 2025, and I made this zine from a page of, easel paper. So it was really big to start with, but I did fold it like a regular zine, and I added a page in here. But I'm going to go through these pages. This is the finished result. I think it's really powerful and beautiful. So we have the lost art of human interaction. And we have this drone here. We have Maya Angelou. Women are transformational. Phenomenal women. Transformers. Innovate. This is around how I feel about what's going on in the world and making some art to transform that energy. So this page is devoted to resistance. And in the background, you can see some of the things we're resisting. This is there are more drones here. Some of these might even be helicopters. And we have the surveillance. We have social media that may or may not be in our favor. We have the individuals who are behind this rise in technology. And another Maya Angelou quote is, "You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have." And I just named, this was already on the page, The Birth of Resistance, but I have some herbal medicine here for healthy, conscious living, some Tulsi sweet rose, some beautiful young women that are painting over this scene with their beauty, with their talent, with dance, with art. This page, of course, is dedicated to what is going on with our food system. We have our groceries in the background, and we know they're trying to control us through these groceries, the prices going up, the way they talk about eggs. But we do have some companies that are still operating with a conscience. We're still going to gather as a family. We have our farmers, urban farmers, our local growers, maybe grow our own gardens. We have this pro tip: make your kids not racist. How are we sharing other cultures and information with our children so that they can continue to build this new world? And this quote we organize for Sojourner Truth, Fannie Lou Hamer, Ida B. Wells, Septima Clark, and every other Black woman who stood in the gap to ensure our right to vote. Now this page is the middle, and this is where we're focusing our positive energy to change this. This is the art of the steal, and some key players who are working to steal our data. They are cyber criminals. They're real criminals. If someone tells you who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou. Who's at risk? We all are. So we're fighting. I added in this Martin Luther King quote. Why is equality so assiduously avoided? Why does white America delude itself? And how does it rationalize the evil it retains? There's a lot more to this speech, but we have him here spinning that wheel of fortune, because it always comes back around. It's gonna come back around. It is gonna come back around. We have our journalists, the ones who were our trusted souls. Now this woman has passed away now. In appreciation of true journalism. This quote from Thoreau. If you have built your castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put foundations under them. And here's another power. Where is the power? We have the power. We have the power over our bodies. We have the power to vote. We decide. We decide when, where, if we get pregnant. The power of women. And the last page is that we're no longer silent. Butterfly is a symbol of transformation. This is about transformation. This was very therapeutic to make and to share. I hope you're inspired to make something too. This is how I'm getting through these days. How are you getting through these days? Do you have an art practice of any kind? Dance, music, painting, pottery, singing, poetry, or blogging, making videos, making costumes, sewing, quilting, knitting, blacksmithing, anything that your art calls to your soul to help you through. I hope that you're making the time and the space for it. And we will be doing more of this. And until I see you in the next video, I would like you to consider joining us over on Patreon so that I can keep doing this work. I appreciate each and every one of my Patreon members. You mean the world to me. I'm so thankful for you. And I will see you in the next video. And until then, take really good care of yourself. All right. Peace.